Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, TK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey, TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. Been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
What's up, lady?
Okay, so what I had written you, it was very brief because there's a lot more to it than that.
Wow, okay.
Well, it's not really a lot. It's just I didn't really give you detail because that would have been a lot. But so I met this guy, at church. And, well, put it this way. I seen him at church, but then I never said anything to him because I wasn't trying to get into a relationship with anybody. Because to me, church is like, you kind of keep things separate. So then I want to say like 2 months after, the pastor of the church actually connected us together. Like,
and why did he do that?
He wanted us to work on a project together. And it was something, for the community, just like putting people together that he felt would do well. So he connected us together. So me and the guy, we would talk about, professional, talk about the project or whatever. So then after that, we started chilling. He would, he kind of told me his whole life story. First time we ever spoke on the phone, he was telling me his whole life story. So he had been through a lot of stuff, whatever. And he was letting me know he was interested, that he wanted to be in a relationship and all this other stuff. No, he did not say he wanted to be in a relationship with me, per se. But he was talking to me. Then we would see each other at church, and he would, single me out. Like, one time I think I was leaving, he was, shouting my name, getting my attention, what's up, and various things like that. So then we started chilling. He would he would come over, and then he would, we would just chill. So I want to say, for 6 months, we was just hanging out, just coming over, watching TV, just hanging out. Nothing happened. So then after 6 months, we ended up, going there. But before that, I kind of was pushing him away. Because what happened was, people at the church was, pretty much talking about him as being a dog. Saying, oh, he's this, he's a hoe, he's this, and the third.
Okay.
But I was just listening. Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to form my own opinion, from my experience with the person. So there'd be times when people would tell me stuff, and I would laugh because everything people would tell me, it was, opposite of what I was experiencing with this person. So, of course, I'm thinking, okay, you're getting that because of hearsay. You don't know for sure that this is what this dude is doing.
Right.
So,
now, before I'm sorry to interrupt you. What was the thing he was doing?
That he had slept with some other females in the church.
At the church, too?
In the same church. And I know, right? But
Go ahead.
why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because you never knew who the other girls were.
I knew who they were, but I wasn't sleeping with them, so I didn't care. And I didn't care anyway because...
Which is smart, right? True.
Well, my thing is, what am I going to do? Get mad?
No.
He was trying to kick it with me either. He was trying to get with me. What am I going to get mad at? That was the past.
I agree.
So it was never anything I heard, this is what he's doing right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
It was always his past. Okay.
Exactly. And that's the other thing, is hearsay. So... that's the thing, like I said, I always try to form my own opinion based on that person. So there were times I would ask questions, and he was always up front with me. To me, he was up front because, I had nothing to go off of. But I've never could really ask questions about who he was messing with at the church because I'm like, yo, that's not me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like somebody going to whatever and saying, yo, you know, she did this, she did that. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's like, well, that was her past. So then, so then after 6 months, we messed around. And that was something I chose to do. Like, it was really me, the one initiating it.
Mm-hmm.
So then, it was like great. Okay, it was like no complaints, whatever. So then, I had, actually, one Sunday he had brought his ex. Well, this is the thing. He had brought his ex to church, and I didn't know this was his ex. I just know there was a female with him. So I'm looking like, okay, now mind you, we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would always push him away. I'd be like, yo, you know, I'm not trying to get involved with you, whatever, based on what I was hearing. So my thing was, I know you're not presenting that, but yet and still I kind of was like on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like being careful, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't. Plus, like I said, it's church. So already I was going into this church, because this is new because I've moved.
Right.
So already I'm going into the situation just kind of being, you know, treading lightly because I'm in a new space. I just want to kind of like do what I need to do. So, and not get involved and get into no drama or whatever. So he had brought this chick, and then this female I know, I was like, ask who, I pretty much put it on her to ask who that is. And she was like, okay. And so she asked, and she was like, you with her? Because she knew the girl. From,
right.
You know, they've been at the church. And he was like, nah, she can come. I guess, you know, my family always said, you know, it's a free country. You know, it's church. I'm like, yeah, okay, you fucking her. Like, y'all still messing, because ain't no female. It's not like this is a mega church. Like, this is a bomb church. Like, I'm trying to make my way up here. No, you said something or whatever. Y'all connected some type of way. But the funny thing is, when she came, I actually had some friends come to church with me that Sunday. And after church, he was like he was near me and my friend. And the girl was just sitting by herself, chilling. Like, he kind of just played her. And I'm looking like, okay, why are you over in my area? Why aren't you over with her? Because, you know, she came with you. So even my friend and her husband was looking like, yo, why is he, like, around? I was like, whatever. That's just what he chooses to do anyway.
Right.
So then, and that's the thing. Like, with him, he's like that dude, like, yo, I'm going to do what I want to do. If, like, and that's what I'm saying. I believe him. So it's like, okay, you're being dumb because you're coming here, but is he really with you? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But see, with me, and he's always said this, is like, you're very complicated. Like, he's like, I'm still trying to figure you out. And I think what he's trying to figure out is I'm the type of female that I'm going to play you like a dude. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to do anything like that. But I'm going to kind of just keep it as, like, I'm going to play my position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I ain't with you, I'm not going to question.
Right.
But what I feel is if you ain't with me and I'm not questioning you, don't question me. That's what he would do. Always question, like, who you on the phone, what you doing. I'm looking like, yo, I don't question you about anything you do. There was maybe 2 times when he was over at my place, somebody texted him. Or, like, one time I heard a female on the phone, and he picked up. I didn't say nothing because I feel like we're not together. We chilling. We watching TV. You know, do your thing. But it wasn't anything that, like, I think it was, like, something about directions or something. And I never said anything about it. But one time I think my girlfriend called me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm about to go charge my phone. And I get off the couch, and he straight, like, gets in front of me, and he's like, where you going? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you ain't got to charge your phone. I'm like, yes, I do. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of getting, like, territorial or whatever. Now, this is, like, after the fact. So after we messed around, whatever, I want to say maybe 2 months later, like, for that whole summer, we was, like, chilling, messing around, whatever. We've never done anything out and about. Before we messed around, I know he invited me and my kid out with his kids, like, to do something. And he was kind of like, he's like, you know, I want you to meet my family. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to meet your family. Like, we don't even know each other like that. Like, I was kind of feeling like, okay, you were going fast. But then after that, he kind of just started pushing me away in terms of how he was acting with me. I think because he wasn't getting what he wanted from me. Okay. And then I remember, so then one day we were chilling. He called me. We were hanging out, whatever. And a female called. And this is like after we finished doing our thing. And she was like questioning him, like, you know, where you at? You know, you going to be home. So I'm listening. I'm like, yo, home? And he was like, don't say that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
So he's in a relationship. I'm like, yo, you dating somebody? And I was like, yo, if I had known that, you would have never been here. Like, I don't do that. I'm not doing that. And he was like, no, it's not like, I said, no, it's like that because I heard everything. Like, you're not keeping nothing from me. I'm hearing it. So I said, okay, I'm done. So then we stopped talking. I want to say for like 2 months, he kept contacting me. And every time he would call me, he called me drunk. So he'd be like, yo, I need to come over. And I'm like, you're not coming through. Like, no. Go home, go wherever you at now, wherever you live, whatever female, just go to her. Like, you're not coming over here. And he's like, no, I need to see you. He's like, I've been drinking. I'm like, all right, where are you? Like, he's like, well, I'm with my boy. I'm like, well, who's driving? He's driving. I said, okay, well, he can get you home. You're not drinking and driving, so you're good. So I want to say, like, during Christmas, like close to Christmas, I was getting ready to go home to visit family. So he contacted me at 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk. And he's like, I need to see you. I'm like, no. So then at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm pissed because I'm like, I'm trying to get up early to get on the road. The girl that he's with texted me and was like, yo, what type of relationship y'all got? And I'm like, who is this? And she's like, because, you know, for some reason he feels that he can contact you early in the morning and this, that, and the third, and it seems like every time I approach him about you, it's like he always says, you know, we're just friends. I'm like, yeah, we're friends from church, but nobody's talking to him. Like, my thing is, if you clearly see, he's reaching out to me. Like, you know, obviously you checking his phone, but if this has been something that's been you building the case, I guess, he's been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're never going to see an incoming call. You always going to see outgoing, because my thing is I don't call him. Knowing that he's in a relationship, I don't contact him. He's contacting me. So then she said something like, yeah, it seems like whenever he gets mad at me, he reaches out to you. So I'm looking like, oh, okay, like, I don't know this. So I said to her, I said, you know, you need to talk to him, because I'm not, you know, we cool. And I say we're cool, meaning, like, if I saw him on the street, hey, what's up? Like, I'm not contacting him. But the thing, obviously, he's feeling, you know, I don't know what's going on between y'all. But you kind of, I told her, I said, you know, you kind of letting yourself go because you're reaching out to me when you should be talking to him. So I said, okay, so then she pulls up, she pings me, she screenshots a picture on Facebook. And it was like, you know how, like, those, like, crazy memes that you send people? Like, I send people memes all the time. Like, people that I don't have no type, like, if I know you're going to laugh at it, I'm going to send it to you.
Right.
So it was like the potato chip meme, like what was it? The coochie lays, the big black dick lays. Like, you know those, like, they had the new taste potato chips, like they those things out. But she's like, well, I feel like, and actually, you know what? At the time when he was reaching out to me during Christmas time, I was dating somebody. So so she's like, and I told her, I said, well, I'm in a relationship. And he knew that I was in a relationship. But she was like, well, I don't think you should send this to him. And I'm looking like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, if you feel like this is going to she's like, because a guy like him, that's going to have him getting thoughts. I'm like, it's a me. I said, if he's getting aroused off of a potato chip bag or a name, then you don't need to be with him. That's sad. That you I said, because a dude could have sent that to him. Anybody could have sent that to him. I said, I sent that to my sister. I sent that to, I said, you know, my man, like, what are you, like, really? Like, that's what you're coming at me with? I was like, whatever. And she never replied back. Like, I said, then you don't need to be with him if that's the case. So then, just throughout time, he just would reach out to me. So then we had connected again because I broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and then he, I guess, got out of his relationship from what he said. But it wasn't true. He lied. And that's the thing, like, he was coming through again, showing whatever, and it wasn't no calls, it was nothing. to make me think, okay, he's with her.
But you let him in, though.
Yeah, because, like I said, there was nothing, like he told me he wasn't with her or anything like that. And then I was like, all right. And I believed it because it was after a period of time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like, it wasn't, like a month later, oh, well, I broke up. No, it was like maybe about 3 or 4 months later. So
here's my question for interrupting you. I got to interrupt you now because I see you long-winded, so I got to cut in for a second.
I'm sorry.
So what's your point then? What are you trying to get at?
The thing is, first, okay, when I cut him off the first time, I had cut him off during the summer. And I guess that's when he was dealing with this female, or maybe they was dealing even when we were talking during the summer. And every time I cut him off, he gets upset. And it's always like, why are you cutting me off? This, that, and the third. Recently, we started talking again. Like, we cool each other. I know, right? I know what you're going to say. But the thing about it is like, you know how, like, I feel like if a dude tells you something, you believe it. But then at the same time, his actions are not saying that. Like, for instance, I had mentioned something to him about us dating. He was like, I don't feel like I can give you what you want. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, so why is this the case now? And at the same time, I'm kind of taking it as like a compliment. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's saying, no, I just don't want to be. He's like, I just feel like you deserve better. I can't give you what you want. And the thing is, the people at the church, now I do not at the church, but I would see these people out. They would, like this one female, she was the first one giving me information about him. And she said, she was like, pretty much, and that's what I was hearing in the beginning, is that he uses women. Like, he pretty much is done.
So here's the thing. I'm going to let you right there, Doc. I wanted to let you talk to get a full picture of what's going on. So here's the thing. There's so many lessons in what you're telling me. Rule number 1, when a female calls you about another man, 1, you don't talk. It's like when the cops pull you and they arrest you, and they say, don't say nothing to the cops till you talk to an attorney. It's the same thing that goes to the female, because there's no win in talking to the woman that another guy can be sleeping with. I don't know why women do it. I don't know how I don't know how these other females get these ladies' numbers. And if guys are so weak and so stupid that a female could get in your phone and dial the female that you fucking on the side or whatever the scenario is, he shouldn't even be trying to date. 2, you got people at church who is carrying a message. They have a word in the street they call it, kill the messenger too, because if they know this is going to hurt you, they're just as damaging as the actions this person is doing. 3, hun, you messy.
Me?
You messy, yes, dear, because you keep allowing the same bullshit to happen to you over and over. Then you look in the mirror, you look to other people for pity to ask, what am I doing wrong? See, life is about growth and moving forward. And what you've done is that you met a guy at church, you had your infidelities, you had your tic-tac-toe, meaning you had a boyfriend, he had a girlfriend, you kicked it, then he lied. You had somebody, then you broke with that person, you got back with him, then you found out that he lied. It's messy. No matter how you cut it, it's messy. Then he's calling you 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I know out of all those times, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, you let him come over.
He
no
did.
Matter what right, see, I knew that. You left.
No, but he really didn't.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, but here's the thing.
No, he never. It happened 3 times. Well, actually, in one night it was 3 times.
Okay, so he never came over.
1, 2, or 3. He never came over.
All right, but then you said you think. Okay, let me finish. And then you said you think like a man, and right?
Yeah, in certain aspects, like
Okay, so let me share something with you about thinking like a man. When I hear women say they think like a man, you will always get played because you can never think like a man. And when women say that, you are putting yourself in a situation that you have no idea on how to be a man. So the dude is extremely clever. And let me tell you why he's very clever. He got what he wanted from you. Y'all had sex. Even when he had a girlfriend, he still came over. You found that he was seeing somebody. While she was on the phone, he picked up the phone. So he got what he wanted. And then after he pretty much achieved all his goals, he's telling you, I'm not good for you. Now, I don't know that you're really interested in him. I just think that it's human nature. I think that when you tell anybody, hey, I'm not good for you, you want them even more. Yeah, hold up. What the fuck you mean? You're not good for me. But I really want to be with you. I just think it's like psychology. I don't think you really want to. I don't think you really want to. One second. I don't think you really want to be with the dude. I think that because he said that, that's what makes you think you should be with him. But what I'm seeing from the time that you're known each other to now, guess what? There's no growth. Where's the growth at? I see nothing but mistakes, red flags all over the place. Now, let me finish. Now, if you think like, let's go side B, let's flip the coin for a second. Now, if you want to stay focused on your job, take care of your daughter, and just have some dick in your life with no strings attached, this is the perfect situation. Because you get what you want. The motherfucker don't have to ask you no questions. Obviously, you do like what he's doing to you. And you keep it moving. And then if he catches feelings, then you come back at him and say, hey, I'm not good for you. Just do what you want to do. I think that's the way you're already playing it anyway.
But you know what's funny that you say that? Okay, when you said the whole thing, he said, well, that's what I'm saying. This is going on for 2 years. So he said even prior to...
Oh, you need your ass.
No, it's done. No, listen, it's done. At this point, it's done. But before anything happened between us intimately, he told me, I can't give you what you're at. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's dissect that right now.
So this is even before
Wait. Slow down. Now I have to dissect this now. So if he told you that, why did you still pursue it?
I don't really feel like I pursued anything. We were chilling one night.
Well, this is you said in 2 years. In 2 years that he told you this, you've had sex with him numerous times. So my question is, why the complaint? You got to know what you're doing. So you can do something and then figure out why you're doing it or why this is happening to me. I like what he did. He told you straight up. He said, babe, I can't give you what you want. So when you lay down in that bed and opened your legs and put your knees behind your chin and had a good time.
Oh, God.
You know, you had a good time. And that's how you got to look at it. When men tell women, I'm not good for you, you have to make the choice. What happened if you would have got pregnant? What happened if you would have caught anything and he wasn't your dude? When a guy...
But, you know, it's funny. Recently, like when you said the whole thing, things haven't changed, whatever, it's funny. Recently, he, like, I don't know, like, whenever we're together, like, I don't say anything to him about us. Like, I don't, like, the only thing that I've ever said in terms of feelings for him has just been, okay, us talking. I think I said
but
that.
It doesn't matter. You think the man cares? Listen to me,
no,
babe.
but I'm saying he'll say things to me like, you know, I'm always...
That's what men do. That's what men do.
But I think that also with me, like you said, it's like having fun. That's just what you're doing. And I think it's kind of like, I feel that way. Like, okay, well, I'm familiar with him, so I'll deal with him for that moment. You understand?
Okay.
But it's like, I don't consider, I've never tried to be like, okay, I'm with him. Like, I won't talk to other dudes and this, that, and the third. That's the thing. I won't do that. I'll just.
You won't talk to nobody else?
No, I've talked to other people, but
okay.
I don't go that far. Like, and that's the other thing. I'm not out here, like, just messing with this person, that person. It's like, if anything,
but this is
I want
what I'm trying to say. You're in a relationship, but you're not. So, no, basically what I'm trying to say to you, honey, it is what it is. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And don't trip. If you see him bring another girl to church, you know what? He said, girl, you with him, but if I want to fuck with tonight, I'll fuck with tonight. Or I'll fuck on Tuesday. Or I'll fuck on Wednesday. Do I want to push this type of behavior? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to tell the truth.
Thing. I don't want to. That's the thing. Recently, okay, so this is it. Recently, which was like a month and a half ago, like almost 2 months ago, I had told him, you know, like, this isn't, it's kind of like I said to him, I said, I feel like it's getting boring between us. Like, this isn't, what? I'm being, like, I just.
No, I'm laughing because.
I was like, it's just boring. And I said, it's just not there anymore. And I said, it's not anything against you. Like, I'm not mad or nothing like that. You know, like I said, I don't question what he does. He doesn't question, and he does question what I do. Like, he'll ask questions.
Yeah, some men are like that.
I don't question what some men are like that. He does, and I'm just like, you know, it's kind of getting boring because it's not going anywhere. Like, you know how you know, like, even before me sending you the message or whatever, it's like you already know the answer. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're just telling me, like, this is what it is, let it go. Like, you, in a way, like, yeah, if you want to have fun, have fun. But I'm at the point where I'm kind of getting bored with that so-called fun. Like, it's not there anymore. But
right, but that's what I'm saying. It ran its course, and I'm proud of you now.
Okay, listen, he's now just like I said, so I was like, you know, we friends. I felt like we've always just been cool with each other. And he's just looking at me like, what? Like, he was pissed. Like, I think I.
But you're not getting what I'm saying, darling. I want you to talk to listen. You talk to hear yourself talk, but you're not listening to me. And if you're going to call me and we're going to talk, you got to listen. Pretty please. So what I was saying to you when I was saying that he was using reverse psychology on you to get what you want after all these years now is ran its course. And by you telling him this, makes him want you more. Because he's like, hey, what do you mean? This is boring. Because usually men like to have the upper hand. See, most men are weak. Most men, instead of breaking up with a girl, they'll go cheat, do all the things they need to do to get caught for a woman to break up with them. But very seldom do you see a man breaking up with a woman. So now, by you saying this ran his course, he feels used. Like, what the fuck you mean? This shit is over or it ran its course. This is what I mean by reverse psychology. And if you're going to go through life doing these different things, I want you to think while you're doing it. And you got to know what you're doing because this was messy from day one. It's not a bad thing. Y'all just didn't know what you want. Y'all had a good time. The 2 years have gone through, and you're done with it. Now, my question to you right now is, are you really done with it, or he did something to you to make you feel a certain way, and you might come back to him, or did you meet somebody else, and you lost interest in him?
Well, this isn't the first time I've cut him off, and that's the thing too. When I first cut him off, he was upset. That is the funny thing about it is you're, like I said, you're upset, but that's when he was dating that female.
Right.
I'm like, why are you mad? But of course, you want to have your cake and eat it too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having a phone with you, but then, when I was not contacting him, he was the one reaching out, contacting me.
Oh, this is a game. I see. Oh my God.
No,
it's a grown-up game. No, it's a grown-up game. And what I'm saying to you is, when you don't reach out to him, he's blowing you up, blah, 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 or vice versa. And that's what I'm trying to say. And I know y'all got to see this.
I can't say that I blow him up like that because
No, my definition of not blowing up meaning you show interest when he's not interested in you and vice versa. And this has been going on for 2 years, and here's what I'm trying to say to you again. You said it's not the first time you've done this and cut him off, and then you got back with him. So why the game, hon? Why you keep doing it?
This time, but this is the thing, I've never said to him, I'm bored, like this is getting boring. I've never said that to him.
But why is it getting boring now? What happened?
Because I think it's getting boring. Like, I think, I don't know. I'm just having, like, I don't know. I can't say it. I just really feel like that. Like, this is really just not it. And that's why, but, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's boring, and I don't want to deal anymore. And I just really want more of a serious relationship. You understand?
Okay,
like,
so you don't think that you can get serious with him? You don't put 2 years in.
Well, that's the other thing, because one of my girlfriends was like, well, I think you should, because there's feelings there. Like, don't get me wrong, I care about him. And I do know he cares about me. But see, with him, he told me, like I told you when we first spoke on the phone, like a while back, like the very first time we ever talked, he was like running down his whole life story. And he was just telling me that he had been in this relationship with this woman, and he married her. And he said, she pretty much walked out on him. And he said, I'll never let anybody hurt me like that again. I'll never go for that. Like, and even remember, I was telling you how I would talk about us dating. He would say, like, he would bring that up, or I would bring it up. I'm like, I know you had said this before. And he's like, yeah, I just, like, it's kind of like he doesn't want to go there. And that's why I said his actions say something else, because, like, when we're together, we are, like, hugged up on each other, all that. Like, it's very, like, warm, close. And that's the thing. He's been over with the night. We've never been intimate.
Baby, how old are you, hon?
Why?
How old are you, sweetheart?
I'm 36.
You 30 what?
36.
36? Okay. So you know the kind of person I am. I keep it 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you hold on real tight. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Grow the fuck up. And what I mean by grow the fuck up, make your decision. Live with your decision. Either stay with him or move on and stop playing games. I say this every week. If he called me, I would tell him the same thing. I would tell him how to maneuver. You calling me, and you reached out to me, and I'm trying to give you some ultimate advice. If you keep doing this, you're going to end up nowhere. And life is about progress. You have wasted 2 years of your time. 2 years. You have wasted. And see, by you being such a great talker, meaning you're a great texter and you're a great writer, because you can go forever. And when you are this way, you don't give other people a chance to tell you how they feel, because by the time you do finish, a motherfucker forgot their thoughts. It's just that I pay attention. So if you're going to be with this man, be with him and love him and coach him into being the kind of man you want him to be. Whatever your reason for it is boring, whatever, well, damn it, make it exciting, because here's the truth. If he saw you out tomorrow with another nigga, he going to be pissed. And I got a feeling, a gut feeling, if you saw him out with another woman, she's attractive, she's doing a thing, she's going to be pissed because if a guy's out with a normal chick, girls don't really get mad, but the bitch is fine and got it going on, it's gonna spark something in you, and vice versa. So since you're on the phone with me, I'm telling you, don't treat it like it's boring. Try to take a stab at it and really try to make it work. Because I'm not hearing no infidelity here. I'm not hearing, oh, he cheated on me. I'm not hearing he stole some money from me. I'm not hearing none of that. None at all. All I hear, since you're on the phone with me, is that you're playing games. And you're 36 years old, and it's time to grow the fuck up. Or it is what it is. And what I mean by it is what it is, have fun and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. But you're not sounding like you want to break up with the dude. Because here's the facts, too.
But I'm not
that's what
him.
Yes, but if you didn't want to get with him, you wouldn't have reached out to me. What you called? You hit me up just to hear yourself talk? Okay, then. Call me. As a matter of fact, invite the nigga over tonight. Fuck him. What part of the country are you in?
What did you say?
What part of the country are you in?
I'm on the East Coast.
Okay, it ain't too late to call him.
You are funny.
No, call the nigga and slug up with the nigga.
You say, but see, that's the thing. You're saying it's games. Okay. Like, everything you're saying, I'm not going to be like, no, that's not. No, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I know you're right. But the thing about it is, that's why I said it's boring. My take on it is being boring is because I feel like it's one-sided. If you keep telling me I can't give you what you want, it's like, okay.
Let that go out one ear and the other, sweetheart. The man just don't know how to talk to you. And the way to handle him is let him know, can you please stop saying that, please? Don't ever say that to me again. And you'll be fine, because if he didn't, he wouldn't keep coming by. So obviously you got some good pussy. You get some good head. You got a nice place. It's comfortable. Your personal life, you got it going on. And he likes being there. So just allow him to set himself up, because he's saying that, but he really wants to be with you. He does. It's just a lot of weak men in the world. A lot of guys don't know how to talk to women. A lot of guys don't know how to present certain situations to females. And I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. I'm just saying that his blueprint, his approach to you is all wrong. He shouldn't say anything to you. He should just be a gentleman, and treat you the way you should be treated. Because you cook for him, he coming over, watching TV on your cable bill. He ain't putting down no money. He ain't bringing no groceries to the house. So he fucked her for free. In all these 2 years, he hasn't taken you on a trip. You ain't been to Paris. Y'all ain't been to Turks and Caicos. You ain't been to Hawaii. You ain't even been to Miami. Y'all ain't been to Jersey. So both of y'all dumb. So my thing is, hon, just have fun. It is what it is. And that's the truth, And have fun. You're kind of dumb, and it's okay. But it's a love dumb.
Oh, my God.
It's a love type dumb. Like, you're stupid, but you're having fun. And you haven't met nobody else to take your mind off him. And that's the thing. Date him until you find somebody that really can knock you off your feet. Because if it's that kind of person, you're always going to run back to him. And that's not fair to him, not fair to yourself, it's not fair to the new guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So have fun, get your checkups, because if you fuck somebody else, he's fucking somebody else, you got to get checked out even more. Because I know you're not using a condom. So you on birth control?
No.
All right, so you could end up pregnant.
What you said to me?
What side of the phone is your face on?
What did you say?
You got the earpiece. You got an earpiece in your ear, right?
Yeah. Am I ready?
Take your right hand. You right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Smack yourself in the face.
You're so sorry.
No, because here's the other game that people don't think about. You can get pregnant.
Mhm.
Now what the fuck you gonna do? Because he got a way out. He got a way of saying, I told you I want to get serious. You can't say nothing because you lifting your legs behind your chin. And
But you know what you said to me last time we slept together?
What?
I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about something and babies and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I think we would have a beautiful time together. And I just looked at him, and I freaked out, because I'm like, what? And that kind of made me think, like, what are you thinking about?
No, it's regardless of what he thinks about. It's regardless of what he says. When he sticks that dick in your pussy and he comes in you, you are just as responsible as him. And I'm trying to stop this shit going around the country where everybody is fucking, right? But nobody's thinking of the damn consequences.
But we use protection. That's the whole point.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Listen to what I'm telling you. And don't lie to me. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. If you're going to be my friend, don't never lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You're not using protection. And you're going to get pregnant, babe. Whatever you do, avoid pregnancy. I don't give a fuck. If he comes to you and you got $75, go get the morning after pill. Do you think he got $50,000, $100,000 in the bank?
What is that?
Do you think he has $50,000 to $100,000 in the bank?
No.
Do you have that in the bank?
No.
Okay, y'all observe. If you got a baby, you're lucky. But now that you know me and you know, none of y'all should have a baby because it's going to handicap y'all. And now that you're talking to me,
I don't want to, though.
Okay. You want to?
I don't want to, though. That's the whole
I know.
point.
Everybody don't want to, but accidents happen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Accidents happen. And you're not, I know disrespect. It sounds like you're strong. It sounds like you work hard. And obviously you got something going on that keeps coming back. So that means you got your shit together. You live on a nice block. But don't get pregnant, hon.
I'm not.
Because that's what could happen.
You're right.
And then now you're mad at each other. You're mad. You're looking at each other. He ain't shit. You ain't shit. And now y'all got a baby because y'all playing these damn games. When you fucking, it's shit. I know it's fun. You know, you put on your little Victoria's Secret. You smelling good. You whack. You suck a dick. You lick a ball. You lick a pussy. Everybody have fun until that baby comes.
Oh, God.
And man, y'all looking at each other like, fuck. Now, some people, we're going to do what we do. I just don't want people having children and their money ain't right. And you guys ain't even been to Jersey.
Oh,
you ain't traveling nowhere with the nigga.
True.
He ain't brought groceries to your house yet. You haven't seen each other 2 years. You ain't got a diamond necklace. You ain't got earrings. He hasn't bought you a watch. He hasn't bought you shit. He hasn't bought you luggage. He hasn't taken you shopping to the mall. He has done none of these things for you. You need your ass beat.
So if that's the case, but that's the thing. To be honest, I never looked at it like we're together. You know what I'm saying? I don't see us as ever really being together.
Even if you're not together, no, you're missing the point. At the end of the day, you're a woman. At the end of the day, you're a 36-year-old woman. You sucking this man's dick. He's fucking the hell out of you. You can't get flowers. You can't get a trip. Can I go to a museum, motherfucker? Do you understand what I'm saying?
then I shouldn't pursue him then, like you said. Like you first just saying,
exactly. That's why I say you's a dumb motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He told you, and you still fucked with him. Now, 2 years in, if we had to put this on, we had to put the car facts out. We're going to call it the pussy facts. He done got 2,000 strokes or more in you, and you ain't been nowhere. You ain't got a Rolex. You ain't got no diamond earrings. And you've been sucking dick for 2 years. And you go to church.
Mm.
I don't know, hon. Sound like you ain't got common sense to me. Huh?
Oh, no, I have common sense. I'm done with it. Because, like I said, it's just like, it's not just, from what I thought, it was just us getting some from each other.
You're missing what I'm saying, though. That's fine for one time. But 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never tell this to anybody, but I'm going to pray for you.
You don't need the one that goes to church.
And right, that's true. That's true. I'm going to pray for you. But the goal here, if you're going to fuck around, you got to be a playette. A playette is like a woman who understands the system. Have fun, but you got to go on a trip. A nigga got to take you somewhere because you're valuable. I don't even think y'all been to a movie.
No, we've been to the movies.
How many times in 2 years?
And in 2 years, we probably went to the movies like 3 times.
Oh, you need your ass beat.
But we haven't done anything like, we haven't traveled or nothing like that.
Yeah, listen to me.
He was actually going to come home with me, but then I was just like, no, that's all right. Like,
yeah, but that's not a trip. You're going home. No, I'm talking about he making plans. He's saying, like, babe, listen, you want to go to Bermuda? You want to go to Bahamas? Since you guys work, you know, he should plan something like that. So ask him, since you talk to me now, right, if you still continue seeing him before y'all fuck again, because y'all are going to fuck again, say, you know what? You know, I really would like for you to take me somewhere. And see what he says. He's going to be like, what? Say, yeah, you know what? I've been thinking, and it's been 2 years, and I've given you everything that you wanted. I cook for you when you come over here. I fuck the hell out of you when you come over here.
I've never cooked for him.
Well, you start cooking for him. You know, start cooking for him. And, you know, I cook for you. I fuck the hell out of you. And I want you to take me somewhere. Please. Don't make it sound like it's an order, because not what you say is how you say it. And then if you really feel good about it, say, you know what, I want you to take me somewhere, and I'm willing to even pay my own way. I just want you to pay your ticket, take care of the hotel. I got my ticket, but I want you to take me somewhere. See what he says. Because what's going to happen here is you teaching him, if he's going to have a woman on the side or you're going to be the side chick, you still got to get benefits too. See, we don't really know, right? So we're just playing both sides of the coin because we don't know. But if you're going to be in that situation, you got to get some trips in this motherfucker. And I'm for real. Stop fucking and not receiving things. And I'm not trying to say be a trick. I'm just saying after 2 years, you should at least have a nice tennis bracelet. You should at least have a nice earring.
But you know, it's funny. Yeah, you're right. I think with him, I'm just always kind of just feel like this is what it is. Like, I'm like.
Yeah, but I agree with what you're saying. See, I keep stopping you because I need you to listen so you don't say this no more. That's fine if you dated for a month. 2 years we're talking about. 2 years, babe.
But I've gotten that from other dudes. Like, that's the thing.
We're not talking about other dudes. This is not a conference call. We're talking about you and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about nobody else. Because if you got stuff from other guys and you still was fucking him, you dumber than I thought.
Oh, God. And I had no common sense. Okay.
Yeah, because you out here giving other niggas pussy, and they giving you things they ain't been around you, but yet you still coming back to this dude, and he ain't getting nothing. Oh, my God.
We don't know what it is with him.
I want to choke your ass.
I really don't know.
So that's my point. You don't know, so that's what I'm saying. You really like the guy. So ride it out. So tomorrow or tonight, he's going to call you. And when you're talking, just say, hey, babe, you know, I was thinking, can we go somewhere? He's going to say, where you want to go? And go somewhere that's not too expensive. And y'all go between now and December. That's what you do. You go between now and December. And when he comes over again, don't fuck him. But I do want you to do one thing. I want you to jack him off. Watch this. You jack him off. Don't fuck him until y'all go on a trip. So he'll think he's about to get some pussy. You take your clothes off. You laying in bed. And you tell him, lay down. And you jack his ass up till he comes. Get a hot towel. Wipe his dick down. Wipe his balls. And then go to sleep. Or if that makes you horny, make sure he eats your pussy till you come. And then just go to sleep until you go on a trip.
All right.
For real. And you better do what I'm telling you.
Hey.
I want you to win. If you're reaching out to me, I'm going to always tell you the truth. And if you don't do it this way, he'll continue doing what he's doing. And he's not going to leave you alone because your performance in bed, it must be insane. So he keeps coming back. So when he gets drunk, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, he's calling you. He ain't calling nobody else. So if that's going to be the case, 1, tell him, don't say that shit to you no more about he's not good for you. Just say, he's going to say, why? Just don't say it to me. And then when the situation comes up about you going on a trip, I want you to ask him, or not ask him, ask him, say, baby, I would like to go on a trip. Let's go somewhere. And y'all figure it out. As long as it's not too expensive. And you guys budget it and organize it. And he's going to like you for that too, by the way. Okay. He's going to really like you for that. Because y'all don't have no structure. Y'all out here winging it.
Pretty much, I guess.
Yeah. Y'all out here winging it. And I don't need to know your name, but I got to put this on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to. Because it's millions of women going through the same shit you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to hear this to have a blueprint, to say, oh, I'm glad someone brought this up because I'm going through the same thing. And remember, don't talk so much. Sometimes you got to be quiet and hear other people talk. And the thing about you, babe, you're a smart girl, but you don't listen to yourself talk. You know, you didn't need to call me. I didn't need to call you. You could just talk and hear yourself. You said all the answers. All I did was decode it for you. Mm-hmm. All I did was decode it.
Okay.
So I wish you the best, beautiful. Now you got my personal number. You stay in touch. When you guys get the date, when you know you're going on the trip, I want you to call me and tell me that it worked.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
May your pain be champagne, darling. T to the motherfucking K.
All right.
Okay, beautiful. Take care now.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.
This episode of The TK Kirkland Show was produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, music by Lando Beats. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production.